Don's word is his word, and has been since day one as a student.
Don's ability to have the client make all the decisions and not to bring his bias into the project. It's just incredible how he does it.
Or the hardest working person that I know.
His professionalism and his enthusiasm are the things that really stand out in my mind. He's completely dedicated to what he does.
Don is just a great person and a great leader, and his knowledge of rural water pipelines is so evident in his passion for bettering rural Saskatchewan.
The one thing I noticed about Don was the fact that he was just so well organized.
I don't ever remember him saying, well, no, I don't think I can do that. It was, oh, well, I'm not exactly sure, but let me have a go at it. And yeah, so it's just his willingness to do whatever he could.
He's a very, even keel person. I don't ever recall him raising his voice or getting excited. He's just a very calm person.
Just his way of doing business, we could all learn.
He just has a passion. He has a passion for what he's doing. And that, I guess, equates to respect among his peers, his colleagues.
I think it's seldom, I think it's rare that those two qualities go together with such experience and such wisdom and such ability and capability, but also being so approachable and, such a team player and everything. I think that Don's always talked about fit, and I actually think, he really does mean that. Like he finds people that fit here, that fit well. I think that naturally leads to a strong team.
Don's team is just a reflection of Don himself. The passion that his team shows is just because of Don Poon as their leader. The thing that I think I'd like to say that his staff has learned from Don is that they also go above and beyond to have a satisfied client.
The one thing that I've noticed about Don is his ability to, over the years, learn the culture of the First Nation community. And he really, the bulk of his work to this day is with First Nations. And I don't know of a First Nation out there that he has worked with that doesn't continue to work with him to this day as projects come along. Again, that's the side of, not the professional side, but the personal side. And like I say, he probably knows as much or more about the First Nation culture than I do, and I've been with the department for over 25 years.
He introduced me to them, and that's when one of the elders put his arm around Don and said, the reason we like Don so much is that he's actually one of us. And that spoke fairly loud and clear as to the respect that Don had for them and the respect that they had for Don.
The biggest thing is to get the First Nations to take ownership of it, because it becomes key in the continued maintenance of those facilities as they go forward. And that's one thing Don's really captured, because he gets that participation up front through the project team, gets lots of local input into it.
You don't think about what you're going to get out of it, what sort of accolades you might get, or that line on the resume. You think about what you are going to contribute, and I think that shows in all of the things that he's done.
He's established the Canadian chapter of the American Waterworks Association, and also set the regulations up for the rural water distribution in Saskatchewan, and he did that pro bono.
I think because of his personal and professional integrity, I think he's been a pillar in terms of representing the consulting engineering industry to the broader public, in particular the client base.
The mentorship thing is something that I think really defines Don, and when I was thinking about this award and the contributions that he's made to the consulting industry, it's consulting engineering industry in Saskatchewan, but I see it in everything he does. It's a daily commitment for him.
He has a passion and dedication to the engineering profession, to be the best engineer, to be the best project manager that he can be.
I met Don Poon about 14 years ago when the Saskatchewan Association of Rural Water Pipelines held their first general meeting of utility boards of Saskatchewan. From that moment, SAL and Don Poon have been big supporters of this provincial association. The father of engineering for those utility boards.
At initial employment, which was looking as part-time, then because of his willingness to take things on and do them responsibly and do a good job, just his career just progressed. It was just day by day his career progressed, and to the point that he wound up as the principal in SAL engineering.
What he's created here at SAL is a contribution. All of the work that he has done, all of the projects that he's been involved in that were better because of him. I mean, it's amazing. The number of jobs that he has helped guide to completion, it's benefited the whole province.
Don, I can't think of anybody else that's more deserving of this award. And good luck and have a good night.
Well, congratulations, Don, on receiving this award. It certainly is going towards a most deserving person.
I'd certainly like to personally congratulate Don, and certainly for the Consulting Engineers of Saskatchewan to recognize Don and what he's done and his personal and professional ethics and his contribution not only within the engineering community but in the broader community. And all I can say, Don, job well done. Proud of you and proud to have you as a friend.
The one thing I'd like to say to Don is that it's well deserved. Over the years, like I say, I can't think of any bad experiences on any projects I've had with Don.
I would like to thank Don for being such a dedicated mentor and congratulate him on this well-deserved award.
I'm just so proud of Don Poon, and I am really thrilled that I can say that I know him personally. He is an amazing person, he's an amazing leader, and he has an awesome staff, which is only a reflection of Don Poon as their leader. Congratulations to you, Don. I'm so proud of you.